Everything's moving too fast for my drunk-ass brain to process.
Okay.
Where are you putting that?
You know, right here, right?
I have to use the bathroom, kinda, but I don't think I can make it upstairs. This is what happens. You sound like
Do you think this is fun?
You sound like an improv actor trying to pretend to be drunk.
Yeah.
This is like when I got drunk on like white wine with my mom watching Twilight. Which is a very embarrassing sentence to say, but that is a thing that happened.
Is there anything you can go more on this? I can turn into a short. I was gonna say, I actually do have a little bit of, like, a vivid Twilight memory. I don't know if it's, like, embarrassing.
Uh-huh.
And my dad was over, and my dad just likes to watch movies.
Uh-huh.
Like, he just has movies on. But at our house, we didn't have cable. So we had only, like, a select channels that the antenna would pick up, but one of them was playing Twilight. And he was watching it. And I was like, what is this movie? And he's like, it's not bad. And we watched Twilight, and I was like, huh. Okay, I guess that wasn't bad. Fast forward to 4 years later, I realize, like, it clicks into my head. I am maybe 14 now, and I click, that was Twilight. That was the fucking movie. That was the ew girl movie.
Twilight Renaissance has happened already. Fucking.
Now I just remember that the baseball scene is peak cinema.
Yeah. Also, Alice can step on me. We're about to be able to move back to the club finally. I finally fixed my mistake 30 minutes past the hour. Ooh, Jabberwocky. What are you gonna do, take Bella with you? Ooh, oh my god, did you start another fire?
Is there a way to get food without a stove? Okay.
Missed day of work, you're about to be sent back to the Goths. Naughty movie stars get sent back to the Goths for horror movie extra.
Why am I -5 on Mortimer?
Pissed himself when you yelled at him.
What is happening to me?
Can I come home?
Can I come?
Can I come? Yeah. It does not look as bad as when you do it.
Now we have to move back, right?
Yeah, but we can stay.
You're gonna stay here for just a split second, alright? Yeah. I'm sure I could be friends with Mortimer. Where is Mortimer?
Oh my god, Trevin's actually happy? That, like, never happens. I'm stealing Evan's controller to buy frivolous wall decorations. Yes. Put that shit on my wall. Put a carpet in this room for no fucking reason. Get the wall swordfish. Why can't I put the swordfish there? All our neighbors are gonna make fun of saying stupid shit because I'm drunk and alone.
Because
Why can't I put the... Oh, there we go.
You bought a swordfish?
Yeah, I spent
my money? How much money did we have? Please tell me.
A lot of money. I bought a rug. I'm feeling great.
What the fuck happened to my mood?
She just looks dejected, sad, and depressed. Oh, that's because she's sleeping, standing up in her exercise wear. So that'll be embarrassing when it's uploaded raw because you find other people's embarrassment funny. That being said, what is the McFlurry prequel?
Okay, I guess I can tell this. So, alright, so the very start, so it became an inside joke, but it all started here in a cooking class. That is chugging, like hell.
Yeah, that,
So it all started in a cooking class. And I was sitting with the same person who had offered me a McFlurry blowjob. The class had just made, like, pancakes, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
And so after that, then you serve them up, right? And then everyone gets to just eat it. And it's a fun little class. And she had leaned over the table and had said, if you get me a plate of pancakes, I'll suck your dick. And I go, deal? And I stretch out my hand, she goes, deal. And as she shakes her hand, I remember vividly, like, getting up like a fucking cartoon character, like, and she was laughing so hard the moment I shook her hand and fucking did that. And it
She knew that minute she was never going to suck your dick.
But we were just good friends, and it kind of just became a meme of, like, making deals. If I'm telling embarrassing stories, I'll tell an embarrassing story. This is the same person that I later played Strip Mario Kart with, but was too stubborn to, like, lose ever.
Like, you were too stubborn to lose,
like,
or she was too stubborn to lose?
Like, I was too stubborn. If I had just, like, lost a few and, like, made it more fair, we probably would have actually stripped. But because I didn't want to lose, after she, like, stripped 2 things, she's like, wait a minute.
You're kicking my ass.
I'm never gonna win this. That is a story. I wish I could fucking say that story and Bobby would be in the call, because I know she would fucking destroy my ass. I'm too stubborn to lose at Mario. Like, I could have had a girl naked.
Yeah, you could have also, like, you and a girl could have both been naked next to each other. But you are too stubborn to lose at Mario Kart.
I have a super embarrassing story that I don't think it would make it into the video. Actually, I don't think I should say it, because I don't know if there's a way to, like, say it that doesn't...
Oh, we got the game pause. I'm morbidly curious.
Well, no, because if I say it... So I probably shouldn't
You
say
can
it.
mute the mic. Yeah, I'll even do it for you. I'll fuck everything up.
Okay. The first ever time that I showed my dick to a girl, she cried.
What?
Please unpause the game. Please, I need the noises of The Sims.
What do you mean, cried? What do you mean, sobbing? Why is Trevin just fucking down and up the door wearing gym shorts?
Thank you for taking that off of me. I'm gonna be editing this later, and I'm gonna be like, I can't upload any of this.
See, I don't have any, like, I do have a sexual encounter I can share. Me and my then partner were, like, having sex. Like, just straight up. And it, honest to God, lasted 12 hours. Like, I think we took, like, a 2-hour break, and it took 12 hours for them to actually do anything. And at that point, it was just me, like, desperately trying to finish. But, like, they just could not do anything right. They fucking sucked.
I just want to say, fucking, some people would hear that story and be like, that's not embarrassing at all, but I get what you're trying to say.
It was me fighting for my life for 12 hours in, like, fucking blue ball hell. I swear to God, they finished, like, 6 times in that time span. Like, they were going, like, every 20 minutes. I'm just sitting here fighting for my life, trying desperately to do anything. Just hold this. This is how much of a Four Loko you have to get me to drink before I start telling my sexual experiences.
I cannot help but feel like anything I have is more embarrassing because I've never done it.
Yeah. I
know about speedrunning.
I do not feel better for having had, like, actually fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was just the fact that I honestly wasn't willing to admit I just wasn't attracted to my partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just genuinely should not have been dating them. Like, fucking physical attraction aside, I was just in too deep.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was. General advice. When you are fighting for your life, trying to just enjoy having sex with your partner, break up. Yeah, like, I feel like even just some layer of transparency where it's just like, hey, something, like, some part of this arrangement isn't working.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I am of the belief, if there is something about, like, my partner, or if I'm just not feeling it or anything, I would absolutely encourage them to, like, do whatever they need to do to get their fucking rocks off, alright? Like, go... I don't care what you gotta do. If you gotta, like, fucking hit up the booty call, go for it. I don't care. It took me 3 full high school years to realize I was into guys. After that, I had realized, oh, fuck, there's a list of guys that I have had a crush on. Like, I remember trying to impress this guy so hard. I had a computer that was melting.
Playing TF2, but you're just like, look, guy, I
Like,
play
I
TF2.
promise. Look at me.
I play Pyro.
There was even a guy in high school who had asked me to help him break up with his girlfriend by like being like, listen, I'm gay, and like taking a picture
That
with
was
me.
100% someone just being like, hey, be my boyfriend.
With who, Mom?
Mom is about to hate you.
Okay, let's call Mom.
Oh, we didn't pay our bills.
We sold the shit to pay our bills.
No, we paid those bills. We just never paid them again. Talk to Mom.
I'm gonna
You
invite
invited her over.
I know, because we're close to...
Brush your teeth, bitch.
I'll brush my teeth and be right over. Mom, you should be doing that anyway. Shame on you. But I was just gonna say, from there to like senior year, I was just obsessed with the fucking, I have got to get my dick sucked. Like, it was just so,
I don't
like,
care who, someone needs to be writing this thing.
Yeah. And the amount of times, like, someone had told me, like, you know, if the things were right, I would have. Or, like, something, like...
She's like, well, now you're just being a bitch.
Like,
Like, don't tell me that.
Like, after high school, I have talked to, like, at least 4 people, and they're like, yeah, you got close. And it's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. First off, what a shitty thing to say. Like, there's no
Like,
way
you
for me to
you
take
were
that.
one correct social interaction away.
How am I supposed to feel about that other than bad? I've also had a lot of people, like, a lot of online people, who have just been like, yeah, if I was closer to you, we probably would have. And it's like, great. Thanks for the hypothetical. You don't mean that.
Who the fuck online? I'm not unclogging that toilet. Who the fuck online is like DTF? Like, I'm just curious.
That was like 3 hiccups. You
I did.
Because you were talking about your partner, right? And you
Yes.
were like, in hindsight, you shouldn't have been dating them. But before you were, they were one of the people that were like, you know, if the opportunity arose, I would have.
Because they were a whore like that.
So why am I fucking everything up? Like, what is going on?
Also, if it makes you feel any better, they could not suck dick to save their life. You weren't missing anything. I missed the bus.
Okay, can we like focus on the Sims?
Hold on, let me go for the kill like one more time. Like, they could not give head to save their life. You said like that's focused on the Sims. We haven't been living in the house, the right house, for 40 minutes.
Hold on, I got something to say.
Oh, because I was about to just keep going in on my ex. Ready, miss the bus, and go to Trevin.
Don't let me miss another day of work because I'm going to die. If I can say one thing, okay? I've never gone all the way, obviously. I know about speedrunning. The one thing that I have anything to credit for is that I am good at giving head. When I record
Me and
shit,
Belle are talking about heterosexuals.
that's wonderful. Talk about the breeders. I don't give a shit. Did you hear that?
It's
I don't give a
breeder.
shit. I've
We
been out of
never did anything about the stolen fern. Yeah, we've talked so much about bad sexual experiences. Let's steal his fern. I mean, well, if we're here, let's play his fucking GameCube.
Every bar of that is red.
Nothing is hitting good.
I can give you the most inexperienced head of your life. I promise you, it'll hit different, at the very least.
Keep shitting on my ex. That motherfucker had so much more experience than me going in.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah.
I gave better head than them. They could not suck a dick to save their life.
Oh,
And
fuck.
I think the most annoying part of it was those like basic instructions where I was like, hey, maybe try doing this. Would not listen and would do their own thing anyway. It's like, cool, that is just like
Not
annoying.
doing it. 12 hours to come.
I'm glad you're having the time of your life though. Where are you going? Oh, you're getting the fucking...
Aw, yeah. Just buy some
Spend
random...
all our money in folding chairs. My trains. Ah! We owe them $9.
What the fuck do you mean we owe you $9?
I'm, like, way more drunk than I have any right to be right now.
It's a Four Loko difference.
It's the Four Loko difference. It makes you start talking about your sexual experience.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking one time that a guy, like, in my high school was, like, out of his mind on Adderall. I'm just like, fuck, he's hot.
I remember there was a girl, she used to be in Smash Club, and she was like the only girl in Smash Club, so obviously all the like
Everyone.
incel nerds and normal nerds were just like fucking like into her. But I remember one time it was finals week, and I think she was into
something just clicked in your head for the first time in 4 years.
How did I not fucking realize? I went to her house once.
Oh, I'm about to
fucking
start,
hang
yeah.
out with her, right?
Uh-huh.
And she had put on music, we'd smoked a little weed, and was like dancing. I remember her like leaning back, and like her shirt fell and her tit fell out, and I'm just like, oh girl, put that away. But I think she had meant for that to happen.
Like 100% she just took her tit out and you thought it was an accident.
Yeah. Anyway, the week of finals week, she had brought Adderall into school.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, give me some of that.
Did you just get fucked by the fucking bus?
No, I'm at work.
No, you're at work. I'm gonna starve to death at work, which is super sexy of me.
I remember one of the guys I had a crush on was super into CSGO trading, like gambling.
I know how to gamble.
I got it.
I'm Germa. I can gamble.
I didn't know Germa yet. If I had known Germa before, I would have known at least 7 more things.
You would have gotten laid.
Yeah.
No-life nerd who's never gotten pussy before in his entire life.
Germa,
Hey.
listen. Because I knew about you and I knew about people with crippling gambling addictions, I was able to get laid. The Sims really just plays itself, doesn't it? I haven't had my hands on the controller in a solid hour.
And she's been doing better for it. So CSGO trading guy, and
He would talk about CSGO trading a lot, and I'd be like, uh-huh. Oh my god, you're so funny.
oh my god.
He had DM'd her mom saying, hey, I'm disappointed with your daughter's decision to break up with me. It's like, yeah, that's
That
how
is
you
straight up what my ex did when I broke up with him.
No way.
It was his mom texted my mom.
What did your mom do?
She told me, and because like
Because
I
know your
didn't
mom.
play the cards right. I didn't like actually break up.
Mhm.
I was like fucking. I just pulled away because I was having a mental breakdown. But then like my mom was like, "Hey, his mom just texted me asking me why you weren't texting him." I was like, "Okay, yeah, no, we gotta break it off."
Oh no, I actually
No, don't
switched.
be scared by Bing. In fact, slap his ass.
I get, because when you're in one of those relationships, even if people point it out to you, you're not gonna notice it.
Yeah.
When you're on the outside looking in on one of those situations, it's like, how do you deal with this? And the best way is to just kind of calmly be like, hey, you know, like watching them, like make sure, because when push comes to shove, they're gonna eventually realize that they're in one of those situations.
Mm-hmm.
The outside help might prolong that situation.
Yeah.
Like, I can't speak for you personally, obviously.
Yeah, because, I mean, I eventually did personally where I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this is like really, like,
But, like, if someone had, on the outside, had told you, like, hey, you're in a really bad thing, would you have been like, no, I'm not, you're crazy.
I mean, realistically, had it been at a time where I was like super, like, this is the only person I can trust, I would have been like, hey, so-and-so thinks this is a really bad thing, and they'd be like, oh my god.
cut them out.
Yeah, like,
Like, not to talk about, like, anything super personal, but there was a time where you weren't even talking to me.
yeah.
Like, that's nutty to think about in hindsight. And
Also, we should move back to where we can even get the promotion.
oh, do we have to move?
Yeah, so we've had to move for
I thought
an
we were in the-
actual hour of recording
No,
time.
we're in the club now.
Oh, wait, really?
Have I told you the story about my grandpa? When he was 16 years old, both of his parents died, and he had to take care of all of his siblings. Like,
Oh my-
8 siblings, I think.
I
In the
I
Great
actually-
Depression era.
Oh god.
But my mom had told me stories of them all boarding, like, a railroad just to get into another town where they could live.
Meanwhile, fucking my grandparents, like my grandpa, my great grandpa specifically, We don't know his location during the St. Valentine's Massacre, but we do know he was associated with Al Capone while he was out of town for the St. Valentine's Massacre.
Al Capone was a
I'm-
really cool dude when it comes to, like, actually servicing society.
Like, me and my mom were, like, recently talking about just, why did Al Capone have syphilis, and was it my great-great-grandfather? Did my great-great-grandfather and his fucking potential gay ass, get Al Capone killed?
Oh, pause. I'm about to be late for work.
Bitch, book it!
Came out of left. That would be cool. Al Capone was
I
really
had-
fucking cool.
There's some member of my family also that was known by the, like, Italian mafia as just the whore. Also, there's not much of this left. I cannot continue drinking it. I will puke.
But what I was gonna say is just Al Capone is super cool. He's gotta be one of my favorite fucking... He opened up more soup kitchens than the state did, you know? Because Al Capone grew up fucking poor as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when he got all of these riches from his mob work, he was not hesitant to share them with people who were struggling. And I think that's super
I'm
cool.
pretty sure he even gave money to the people's families when he, like, if he ordered a hit on someone, he would be like, all right, let's make sure their kids and wives are, like, well...
There are stories of him walking, like, when he was on the street and passing by people and handing them a wad of, like, hundreds. Like, Al Capone was such a cool dude. If he just paid his taxes, he'd fucking be fine.
We have not been playing Sims for 2.5 hours. We've been effectively hosting a podcast that no one signed up for. Called Bad Sexual Experiences and Al Capone. But potentially non-provably tangentially related. Like, if I had a time machine, that is what I would go back to see. Why is my mood so
I
fucking
know,
terrible?
dude. We haven't even looked
Who-
at these Sims in a while.
Who pissed outside? When did we... What?
100% friendship.
Yeah, we're not only, like, 100% friendship, we are heterosexually in love.
Okay, hold on.
We're both gay, and we are
late
married.
for work.
I'm not, I'm in the bus.
Okay, stop.
I was thinking with your controller, I'm gonna buy decorations for the outdoors.
Yes, good idea.
So we can be in a good mood from our 7 million long lawn flamingos. What's the alternative?
There's
Hanging
gotta
a
be like a
painting on the...
diminishing return. Like the fucking move has gone stale. Like there's gotta be.
The part of me just talking about my shitty sexual experiences, which I didn't even, like, go ham on. Like, there's still shit I could complain about that.
There's so many fucking pillars outside of our house.
Oh yeah, pillars, not the fucking 20 flamingos ready
Really
to
for
kick
work?
your ass.
Okay, no.
Oh my god, Mom's at the club. Mom's throwing it back. Was that my water bottle? From like 6 days ago?
Water.
Yeah, I need a little bit of water.
Welcome home, Trevin.
Wait, I didn't get a promotion.
What do you mean view? Hey, this next bit coming up is the puke bit. I silenced it. You don't hear anything, but it's implied. So you can click off the video now. Here's your 15-second little warning. That was someone else.
I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Do you need a trash can?
Yes.
Freak.
Like right now.
Was sipping for a loco, Grey Goose body, but that face for a loco.
I do feel a little better now.
Oh man, the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. All over them. How can we ever get your game on now?
For a loco.
Like, I feel a lot better now.
That's not like good.
Oh, I'm glad Trevin's doing fine. Oh god, I haven't like puked in like years.
Make sure Reddy's in a good mood for work.
Make sure Trevin's not covered in their own vomit.
We're gonna save. We're gonna quit. Oh, fuck me. There's no way that just happened. There's no way that just happened. Well, that was absolutely mental, and I have no words to defend myself on why this was uploaded. I edited it sober. I made this decision. Oh, God. Please drink responsibly. Don't do what we did. Have water, have food. It doesn't matter if you're recording. And make sure you don't discover a few months later that you have a gluten allergy. Like and subscribe. Bye.